Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1980 Detroit Tigers season replay. If you did not watch yesterday's game, you should go back and watch it. It is probably the best game of the season. We were down 7-3, and Gary Hancock hit a grand slam to tie the game in the 7th inning. Lance Parrish had 2 home runs, Dave Stegman hit a bomb, and we ended up winning 7-9. I'm sorry, 9-7, and Aurelio Lopez got his 11th save. So yesterday's game was fantastic. We've won 2 in a row, and now we're looking at our ace, Jack Morris, who's 2-4, definitely struggling this year, versus Jesse Jefferson, who is 3-2. Let's go ahead and get the game going. Yesterday, I did a video for Time Travel Tuesday where we opened up a box of 1998 Skybox Dugout Access, and it was a real fun box to open. It was 12 packs. If you get a chance, go check it out. It was a lot of fun. So, of course, Morris is starting today, and he has been really rough his last 5 starts, so we're hoping he can turn it around. I will not have Dave Tovik today. He pitched 2 innings yesterday and got the win in relief. Let's take a look at the lineup that we're going to use against Jesse Jefferson, who's a righty. I've moved Gary Hancock up in the lineup to number 5 spot and moved Jason Thompson down. Thompson did have a couple hits in yesterday's game, but his power is lacking, and I'm hoping that maybe moving him down in the lineup will give him a chance to maybe get some of that power back. And then I've taken Hebner out and put in Brookins for defensive purposes. If you watched yesterday's game, you'll also remember that we had some real poor defense on the left-hand side because Trammell was out of the game, and I put Brookins at short. So, and of course, Hebner's not great defensively at third base. So we're back to a better defensive lineup. Let's go ahead and get this game going. Leading off is Lou Whitaker, who's just crushing it. He's batting .331. Let's see if we can get off to a good start. Whitaker is going to line out to second for the first out, bringing up Tram. Tram had yesterday's off, although he did come in as a defensive replacement. And maybe that helped him because he got a single. So runner on first with Steve Kemp. Kemp is going to get a hit to right, yes. Do I want to send the runner to third? I do, although Bob Baylor has a really strong arm out there. Trammell is safe at third, so we're looking at first and third with 1 out, and that brings up Fisk. I'm going to let him swing away. Normally I would maybe hit and run to try to stay out of the double play. Oh, that was a good idea. I let him hit, and he's going to get a double to the right field fence, and Trammell scores. So now we have a runner at second and third, and we're on the board. So here's yesterday's hero, Gary Hancock, who's batting .343 versus righties. Let's see if moving him up in the order pays off. It does. He gets a base hit to right. 2 runs are going to score, and we have a rally going in the first with only 1 out. So Hancock in scoring position at second, and here's Parrish, who had 2 bombs yesterday. He's going to go down looking for the second out, and that brings up JT. He's going to go down and belt one into right field for a base hit, so that's our 4th run scored, and that's a good sign of Thompson getting a hit from the number 7 spot. And here's Stegman, who also got a home run yesterday. It was his 2nd of the year, and he goes down looking. So we spot Morris 4 runs in the first. Strangely enough, they're moving John Mayberry to the leadoff spot, and they've put Otto Valise at the DH. Rick Bossetti is in the left, so they mixed it up a little bit with their lineup. Let's see if Morris can handle that. Ground ball to short, that's going to be the first out of the inning, and that brings up Bob Baylor. Baylor's going to pull one for a base hit to the left side. He's got really good speed. Batting third is Barry Bonnell, who's going to pop it up on the infield. And that'll be 2 down. For Otto the Swallow, Otto Valise. Baylor steals second to get into scoring position. And Valise is going to ground out to Whitaker. And no runs scored for the Blue Jays. And our number 9 hitter is going to lead off the second, Tommy Brookins. Brookins lines it to the left, but it's going to be caught by Bossetti in left field. So we're back to the top of the lineup with Lou. Well, Lou walks. And I am going to hit and run with Trammell. He's going to hit a weak one back to the pitcher. For the second out, we have Whitaker in scoring position. And that brings up Kemp with 2 down. He's going to bloop it to the left, but it's going to be caught by Bossetti, who's got a 93 defensively. So he's incredibly strong in left field. So bottom of the second, Roy Howell leads off. Howell's going to ground out to Trammell for the first out. And that brings up Tiger Killer Ernie Witt. He's also going to pop it up on the infield. I mentioned that Witt was a Tiger Killer, but that was in real life. He was, I know he broke up a no-hitter at one point against the Tigers, and whenever I watched the game, he always seemed to just crush it against us. So here's Rick Bossetti with 2 down, and that's going to be a pop-up in foul ground, and that's the third out. So a 1-2-3 inning for Morris, and Carlton Fisk is going to lead off the third. He's going to ground out to short for the first out, and here's Gary Hancock, who had 2 RBIs in that 4-run first inning. He lines out to second, and that's 2 down for Parrish. Parrish goes down swinging, so looks like Jesse Jefferson is settling in. Garth Orge is up, and he's going to get a base hit to center. So runner at first, and Damaso Garcia is a fairly decent bunter. I'm going to bring third base in just in case. But he's going to go down swinging. That's the first strikeout for Morris. And we're back to the top of the lineup with John Mayberry, their slugger. Wild pitch by Morris is going to move Garth Orge into scoring position. Mayberry is going to hit a hard ground ball to third base, and he's going to be out at first. Orge does not move up. So 2 down for Bob Baylor. And Baylor's just going to have a fly ball to left for the third out. So 3 scoreless innings for Morris. This is the kind of start that he really needs. JT is going down swinging. It's 4 Ks for Jefferson, who's really kind of turned it around from that disastrous first inning. Dave Stegman, Stegosaurus. It's got a double. Looks like his bats woke up from that little mini slump that he had. And Brookins is going to line out to second. And 2 down, top of the lineup for Whitaker. And Whitaker's going to pop it up. So Stegman is not able to score after getting that double. Bottom of the fourth, and Barry Bunnell is going to lead off. Bunnell grounds back to Morris for the first out, bringing up Otto Valise. Valise is going to hit into the right center gap, but it's going to be caught by Gary Hancock for the second out, and that brings up Roy Howell. He's going to bloop one into left center field. It's going to be a base hit. So only the third hit for the Blue Jays so far today. Oh, there's Ernie Witt. There's the Tiger Killer. He just drilled one 430 feet into the right field bleachers. So they cut the lead in half to 4-2, and that brings up Boselli, who's going to get a base hit up the middle. So I think I jinxed my own pitcher, as the Blue Jays have a little rally going on. Oh, Boselli tried to steal second, but was thrown out by Parrish. So Blue Jays were being aggressive, down 2. So we're at the top of the fifth. Trammell's up. He grounds out to first, bringing up Steve Kemp. Jefferson's at 75 pitches, so he's probably got a couple more innings in him if we don't get to him before that. It's going to be 2 down for Carlton Fisk. Fisk is going to walk. So runner first, 2 down for Gary Hancock. And he's going to ground out to second for the third out. So, yeah, Jefferson has shut us down after that first inning. Let's see if Morris can, he's struggled last inning, and now he's got a double into the gap for Garth Orge. So, I guess at this point, I mean, he's only thrown 53 pitches, but I guess we need to keep an eye on him. Garcia is going to have a lazy fly ball to the left, and Orge is going to tag up and get to third base. It's the fifth inning. I'm going to pull the infield in. We really can't afford to let that run score. Won't make a difference as Mayberry walks. That's only the first walk issued by Morris. So first and third with 1 out for Bob Baylor. Baylor's going to ground it to short. It'll be 2. Oh, Trammell commits an error. That sucks. So Orge scores from third. Baylor advances to second on the throwing error. And now we're in trouble because we have 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 out. And now I definitely got to pull that infield back in. Barry Bunnell is going to strike out, and we have 2 down for Otto Valise, and we're going to play defense normally. Valise is going to line out to right, and we get out of the inning with still holding on to the lead by the thinnest of margins. It's just a 1-run lead. And that's going to bring up Parrish to lead off the 6th. Jefferson's still in there. That's the 5th strikeout as Parrish goes down swinging. That's going to bring up JT, who's going to have an infield pop to third. And that's going to be 2 down. 2 down for Stegman. And Stegman hits a fly ball to left, just short of the warning track, and that's going to be the 3rd out. So nothing on the board for the Tigers the last 5 innings. And 2 lefties to start off this inning against Morris. So we've got to keep an eye on him. Roy Howell's going to fly out to the left, right against the wall. And here's Ernie Witt, who had the big blast, the 2-run home run in the 4th. Oh, he gets the ball past Brookins at third. And they're going to hold him to a single. So 1 down runner at first for Rick Bassetti, who's going to hit it to Thompson at first, and we're going to turn 2. and get out of that. So we're heading to the 7th with a 1-run lead. Tommy Brookins leading off. He's going to take a walk. That's the 3rd walk for Jefferson, and now he's retired at 103 pitches. So we're going to hit and run with Sweet Lou. Oh, Brookins steals 2nd. With not even a pitch being thrown. That's kind of crazy, right? But we'll take it. I'm not going to argue with it. So Whitaker walks. So 2 walks this inning by Jefferson. And we have a little rally starting here in the 7th. We'll let Trammell swing away. Ooh, Trammell's going to ground to 3rd. And the 3rd baseman makes an error. That's an error on Roy Howell. So we get 1 more runs back. There's still no outs with runners at 1st and 3rd. So here's Kemp. Kemp is going to pop it up on the infield for the 1st out. And they're going to bring in their setup man, Steve Centeni, who I believe we took advantage of in the last game. In yesterday's, yeah. So he had 3 hits and a walk, including 1 big bomb. So let's see if we can get him again today. Ooh, Fisk's going to hit a ground ball to short. It's going to get a run in as Fisk beats it out. At first, Fisk has pretty decent speed for a catcher. Comparatively, Parrish is, I think his speed is a 63, which is problematic, but typical. A wild pitch by Centeni moves Fisk to 2nd, and that's going to bring up our clutch hitter, Gary Hancock. He's going to ground out to 3rd, so that'll finish off the inning. And we get 2 runs back, so we're up by 3. And this is the inning where I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Jack. This will probably be his last inning. Orange is going to pop up to 3rd for the 1st out. And that brings up Damaso Garcia. He's going to get a base hit up the middle. So runner in 1st. Garcia's got decent speed. John Mayberry, leadoff hitter in this game, is going to hit a fly ball into foul ground. And that's going to be 2 outs. And Bob Baylor comes up with 2 outs, and he's going to get a base hit past Trammell. And that's going to bring the tying man to the plate. So I'd like to get Morris through this inning. And I think that's going to do it. Bunnell's going to ground out to Whitaker, and we're through 7. So, top of the 8th, Lance Parrish is leading off, and he's going to rake one into this left center field gap. It's going to be a double. I guess I make fun of his speed, and there he goes. He gets a double out of it. So JT's up, and JT is going to ground out to 2nd. Parrish moves up to 3rd. And that's going to bring up Steggy. Let's try to get a sacrifice fly. Get 1 additional run in. No. Stegman goes down swinging. And that's going to bring up Brookins. And Brookins, maybe bloop it in for a base hit? No. It's going to be caught by Bossetti in left. And we're going to hold on to that 3-run lead. I'm going to have Morris pitch to Velez, and then we're going to bring a lefty in. Probably Hiller. Oh, well, maybe I should have done that. It's going to be a walk issued by Morris' 2nd. And, yeah, that's enough. So we're going to bring in Hiller. And let's see if we can get a double play out of Roy Howell. No, Roy Howell's going to get a base hit up the middle, trying to atone for that error last inning. And 1st and 2nd now for Ernie Witt. So, wow, this could be 1 swing of the bat. It's going to be a base hit up the middle. Bases loaded now. We're going to take Hiller out, who was useless. We don't have Tobic available. And really, it's probably too early to bring in Lopez, but if not now, then it might be too late. So we're going to bring in Senor Smoke, Aurelio Lopez. And I'm willing to give up a run for a double play. Oh no. So Lopez comes in and has a wild pitch. And that's going to score the fourth run, which I think will be attributed to Morris. And now we have the runners in scoring position to tie the game. So we can't mess around. We got to bring the infield in. We got to get one of these runners at home. Hit back to Lopez. Lopez does go home and get the lead runner out. So we've now got one out. I'm not worried about this base runner. I just want to get a double play and get out of this inning. There we go. Ground ball to Thompson at first. And that's how it works out. Double play, and Blue Jays do close the lead to 2 as we head to the top of the ninth. Whitaker, our leadoff hitter, is leading off this inning, and he's going to rip it to right. It's going to be caught for the first out. The Blue Jays are bringing in their closer, which is Steve Grilly. He pitched yesterday as well. Tram. Going to get a base hit to right. That's 2 hits for Trammell. Yes, I'm going to risk it. And Trammell is safe at second. So that's 2 hits for Trammell after having the day off yesterday. So maybe the rest did him some good. Kemp's going to bloop it down the left field line. Trammell will score, and we get that run back. So we still have a 3-run lead. And that's going to bring up Fisk. With 1 out, Fisk is going to ground it to second, and he couldn't beat out the double play that time. And here we are, bottom of the ninth. We got a 3-run lead. Aurelio Lopez, our closer, trying to close it out. Get a 2-inning save for us as Garcia grounds out to first, bring it up. John Mayberry has, again, got all that power, but he's just going to get a base hit to center. And now there's a runner on first. I know it never goes easy in the ninth for us. Oh man, Baylor's going to get a base hit to right. And now we're looking at first and third. Again, I'm not really worried about this guy. I would love to get a double play and just end this game right here. Nope, Bunnell's going to get a fly ball to right. It's going to be a sac fly. Mayberry's going to score. And that's going to bring up the tying run in Otto Valise. Otto does have 84 power, so he's above average. And he does walk a lot. I called it. There's the walk. So runners at first and second. And now we're facing some lefties. Roy Howell, he hits lefties well. We're going to leave Lopez in there. Oh no, that's a base hit. Run's going to score. And man, this is tough. I got to believe in Lopez that can get through this. He's really struggling right now. 2 outs for Witt. Witt's going to hit a fly ball to center. Stegman's got it, and we get away with the win. Man, all these games have been exciting. So we win that one 7-6. Let's see if anything happened. We mentioned the trade yesterday, so nothing else exciting there. We're going to pull up the box score. As always, if you're enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. And also, when you get a chance, please watch our baseball card box and pack break videos. They're a lot of fun. So there's the box score for you. Morris gets on the board with a win. And we'll be back tomorrow with the third and final game of the series at Exhibition Stadium. Until then, have a good night.